Welcome to Man Cave Media. I scored myself another pair of bricks below retail off StockX. Let's check them out. All right, so longtime subscribers of my channel, you know how I feel about scalping, and especially when it comes to sneakers. I'm not a fan of the practice of scalping. I know it's a product of our free and open market here in the United States, and supply and demand and whatever, however you want to justify it to sleep better at night. Scalping is a bad thing, and I don't like it. And one of my favorite pastimes is scoring bricks, is the term that scalpers use for shoes that don't move. Scoring bricks under retail from a reseller like StockX or Goat or something like that. And I've done it again. And this particular pair of shoes was way below retail because they still are sitting on the website in a full-size run. I am, of course, talking about the Fear of God basketball in the clay colorway. This is the all clay colorway. This is not the one that has the teal on the toe. Those ones are actually reselling for a decent amount. So these released back on March 3rd, and when I first saw them, I really liked them. Again, subscribers of my channel, you know I'm a fan of brown shoes, and I really liked this colorway. And I was ready on day of release to pull the trigger and buy them. The price is really steep, though. I mean, these are like, I think they even retail for more than a pair of Yeezys. What's the retail on these guys again? Yeah, $250. That's more than a pair of Yeezy 350s. For those of you who don't know, in my humble opinion, the Yeezy 350 V2 is the most comfortable sneaker I've ever owned. That's just my opinion. And for a sneaker like this to be priced above that, that's a hard sell for me, because that's I mean, that bar is up here, man. And so I couldn't pull the trigger. And then I noticed that a couple days later, they were still available in a full-size run. Adidas had pulled them from the website, but they're still available on the Fear of God website in a full-size run. Even today, as we speak, I mean, by the time I edit and post this video, it will be June. So even now, as we speak here in June, full-size run, 4.5 through 17 available. You can buy them right now if you want to pay retail, and that's a steep price. So we'll get into this some more. Let's go ahead and get them out of the box. I know that these have been out forever. There's plenty of unboxing videos out there, but I'm going to go ahead and give them the full unboxing treatment because I do like these shoes, and it's my first Fear of God product. And so I'm going to give them the full respect they deserve, even though they're bricks, which is my favorite thing. So as I mentioned, this is my first ever Fear of God product. I know that there have been some other collaborations in the past, especially with sneakers. Oh man, what happened? What happened to you? The level of disrespect. I know that there were some collaborations in the past that went for big money with Nike, I believe. And I personally thought that the Nike ones were ugly. It's just my humble opinion. Again. But these ones are quite a bit better. Again, just my opinion. First of all, before I get into it, this box is pretty thrashed, man. Like somebody put something heavy on top of this on one side. This side's pushed down, which that kind of sucks. I mean, I don't normally keep boxes, but this one's kind of pretty. I would consider keeping this guy, but whatevs. All right. I will get close-ups of this smushed box. Okay, interesting. On the top, we have dust bags. Get my StockX receipt out of the way. I'll tell you my price in a minute. I'll keep it in a secret. So comment down below, those of you who own these shoes, are they supposed to come in these bags? Because these bags are open and they're really wrinkly. So I think they're supposed to come in these. Maybe I'm wrong. Again, I've never had a pair of these, but 2 foil Adidas dust bags. Cool. And there's the sneaker. Sneaker number 1. Very nice, very nice. I really like these. I'm actually kind of surprised that these are not moving. Sneaker number 2. Oh, look at that. StockX tag stuck to the bottom. It's been a while since I bought something from StockX. Interesting. Okay. All right, nothing else in the box. I'm going to put these dust bags back in here just for now. I'm going to look at another unboxing video and see if these are supposed to come in the dust bag, because I think they are. And again, I'll get close-ups of the box in a moment. All right, here they are in all their glory. The Fear of God Basketball 1 model in the clay colorway. And yeah, scalpers be damned. These are a good-looking sneaker. I'm not sure why these aren't moving. I say scalpers be damned. Sneakerheads be damned. Why aren't you guys buying these? Is it the price? They're expensive. These are nice. I dig these. I know the black ones are probably more sought after, especially the black with the teal. I liked those, but those sold way too fast. And resale on those guys is way too high. It's a little bit out of my price range. It's an interesting shoe tree. So I want to size up on these guys because it was recommended on the website to go at least a half size up. So I just did the Yeezy rule. When I buy a pair of Yeezy 350s, I usually go a full size up, even though it says a half size will do. But just to be safe, I go a full size. So that's what I did with these. Because these are basketball shoes, so they're meant to fit your foot kind of snug, which is not what I like. My basketball playing days are way behind me, and these are not going to see any kind of athleticism whatsoever. So anyhow, that being said, on with the review. This is a pretty muted sneaker, which is one of the things I like about it. On the outside, we have the 3 stripes represented in this plastic mold, which is really nice. The upper is a synthetic material that's pretty soft to the touch. It's almost looks 3D printed, but like I said, pretty soft to the touch. The midsole is this creamy white, semi-translucent midsole that's very stiff. So I'm not, I'm not looking forward to how that feels on foot. I don't think that's going to be all that comfortable, but we'll see. We'll see. Like I said, it is a basketball shoe. On the toe box, more of the same, that clay colorway with that same material, that synthetic material. It's a TPU. Let's see what they say on the website really quick. Okay, yeah, so it says the shoe is crafted in a premium knit upper with a neoprene collar. So the collar is neoprene. And then it's covered with a TPU film overlay. So that's what this material is that's soft to the touch. It's a TPU overlay. That's cool. And then it says the midsole is light strike, which is supposed to be comfortable. So we'll see. Maybe it'll feel different once I get it on foot. But right now it's like stiff as a board, man. So yeah, but anyway, we'll see when I get it on foot. It comes pre-laced with these clay-colored laces. They're the same color as the upper. So I will be putting some black laces on here because I do like some contrast. It's got what I refer to as a burrito tongue, which the tongue is molded as part of the upper. It's not a separate tongue. So it's like all one thing, which seeing that, I'm kind of happy that I did go a full size up because they tend to be a little hard to put on. I have some old NMDs and Ultra Boosts that are the burrito tongue, you know, and then they could be a bit of a pill to put on sometimes. But once you get them broke in, you know, it's much easier. They come pre-installed with this pull tab that's got 3 stripes on it. It's also the same color as the upper, which is pretty cool. I'm not exactly sure what this guy is. Comment down below. What is that? This little black, like, lace retainer looking thing. I'm not sure what that's supposed to be. So the outsole is this very basic herringbone pattern. And it's more of that same, like, semi-translucent, milky colored as the midsole. Oh, I missed something on the toe box. It says Adidas on the toe box there. Moving around to the heel, it's got what appears to be a pull tab, but it doesn't look like it's really going to function as a pull tab. It's sewn down to the heel of the shoe. And, I mean, I know I got big fingers, but I can't even get my pinky in there, man. I think that's going to be just for show. That's not going to be much of a pull tab at all. And then also on the heel, we have Fear of God in black, which is a nice little pop of color there. On the insole, it is also the same color as the entire upper of the shoe, and it says Adidas. My camera is not going to pick that up because the Adidas is just a lighter shade of clay. So it's not really going to pick it up. I might be able to get a close-up of it, but my camera is not going to pick that up at all. All right, so on to the reason why I'm making this video. So these retailed back in March for $250. Ugh, goodness. Right now, currently over on StockX, in my size, which like I mentioned, I ordered a size 13. The highest bid is $158. The last sale, excuse me, the last sale is mine for $150. That's what I paid for these. $150. $100 below retail. Can't beat that deal, man. But anyways, that's the last sale, is $150. And the highest ask right now is $190. So even the ask is below retail, pretty significantly below retail. So I don't understand why these aren't selling. Like I said, it's a good looking colorway. It's a good looking sneaker. I understand the other colorways of this model are better, but even the all black one I'm seeing on here, the all black one in a size 13, the highest bid is $185, and the last sale was $185. Interesting. Interesting. The lowest ask right now is $218. But you could throw a low bid on these guys and probably get them. The ones I really liked that I would have tried for if they didn't sell so quickly is the all black with the teal on the toe box. And those guys are still selling upwards of $300. So that's a no for me. I like them, but I don't like them like that much. That's a bit much. It's a bit much. All the other colorways, yeah, they're performing really well. All in the high 2s, low 3s. So yeah, I don't understand why these aren't moving, but anyway, that being said, let's go ahead and get some close-ups and some on-feet of these beauties, shall we? Editor Brian here. One thing I didn't mention in the initial review, I completely forgot because I was so hung up on the price, was they're actually pretty comfortable. So I do recommend going a full size up if you were thinking about grabbing these shoes. On the Fear of God website, they recommend a half size up. Go full size up, unless you're going to play basketball in them and you want them to be snug. But other than that, go full size, man, because these are really comfy. Like, I dig them. All right, that's all I have for this one. Thank you again for stopping by. Please smash that like button if you enjoyed this video and help feed that algorithm. I hope you have a great evening, and like always, thank you for watching.